Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid. And today, I just got this in the mail today. It is the Modern Witch Tarot Coloring Book by Lisa Sterle. So we're going to flip through this beauty and see what we have here. So if that's something you're interested in, let's get to it. Okay, I literally just got this in the mail from Amazon, and it came in the usual Amazon envelope here in the States, you know, the white and blue envelope. I'm just coming up a little bit higher. No plastic wrap whatsoever. It just came like this, opened just like this. So I don't have to unwrap it, so that is great. So we are just going to start from the beginning and open this beauty up. But oh wow, it's nice and raised texture here where the writing is. And excuse me, this is on the back. So it says it's an interactive coloring and activity experience for tarot lovers. The Modern Witch Tarot Coloring Book, inspired by the best-selling tarot deck by Lisa Sterle, featuring the Modern Witch artwork you know and love, plus all new illustrations inspired by the cards. Symbolism. This is far more than your average coloring book. I'm sorry, I'm kind of set far away. I can barely see. It's packed with exclusive deep insights into the cards, not found in the guidebook, and activities and journal prompts that will awaken your intuition and improve your tarot reading skills. Exclusive insights into the cards. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, see how this differs. I do have an unboxing of the Modern Witch Tarot Journal on my channel, and I will link that below. But here we'll also just kind of flip through really quickly after we look at the book. So, ooh, beautiful. You've got all of the artwork, and you also have a color guide. Here are all the colors you can find in the color code for each card. So you've got the color palettes, so the palettes for the wands, the color palette for the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. And you can test, you know, your tools here, your pencils, your markers, whatever you're going to use. Wonderful. Okay. Nice, heavy paper. I wonder if there's anything on the paper, because I'm wondering if you could take some watercolor to it, or what kind of markers you could use so it won't bleed. If this is true, like, artist paper. I don't know. But in this foreword, she says, color was one of the things foremost in my mind when I began to work on the Modern Witch Tarot deck. As an artist, I've always been drawn to bright, saturated, in-your-face pop art colors, and I knew I wanted to bring that energy to this deck. However, I was faced with the issue I'd never accounted for: how do you create 78 color palettes that also fit together nicely and look aesthetically pleasing as a whole? My answer was to start with what I perceived as the hardest cards, the major arcana. And then she goes on more about color. Oh, there's a lot here. So this would be interesting to read. Ask me about tarot. And another introduction. Welcome. This book is for you. I'm going to see if I can get up a little bit higher with my arm. There's a how to use this book. An explanation of symbols that appear on the card, for questions to help you reflect on what each card means to you. A beautiful mandala inspired for the card you to color in. She goes into how some colors have significance: red, passion, action, power; purple, magic, truth, divinity, etc. So here is the Fool. So she goes into all the symbols. This is wonderful. Even the iPod and the headphones. What it means, and a tarot tip. And then the color code: pale yellow, light green, red, cyan, cream, and brown, to give you a hint. You've got more to color with the Fool here. Here is the journaling part for reflections. What's pulling you forward? What did you want to be when you were a child? What life goals do you still have left to fulfill? Take off the headphones. What's distracting you from fulfilling your goals? And then we go on to the Magician. Let's see what questions for the Magician she has. Okay, what do you enjoy creating? What do you want to manifest in your life? Is there anything you're passionate about and what you've been neglecting? What area in your life do you draw creativity from? You've got a tarot tip and some more coloring. And then she also has card connections in the Minor Arcana, the Chariot, and the World for the Magician. Ooh, there's a lot to the High Priestess here. So the symbology, you've got a tarot tip, card connections, and what this means. And then a different set of questions. If you could know just one thing, what would it be? Which is more important to you, knowledge or action? Are you facing a personal threshold? What would you find behind the High Priestess's veil? Fantastic. Let's go. So we kind of have an idea of what's included, what you get for the majors. Let's see if you get the same for the minors. So we're still in majors. Okay, so it looks like we're transitioning to the Minor Arcana. She's got the numerology. She's got court cards, wands, and she's got a reflection before you even get into the cards. What personal project would you like to dedicate more time to for the wands and the tarot tip? Swords, cups, pentacles. Fantastic. So we're going into the wands first. The Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. Oh, maybe you don't get the same journaling prompts and going over the symbolism as you did for the Major Arcana. So you do get the cards, all the cards. I think it would be a pretty thick book if she did for the minors what she did for the majors. So maybe that little beginning was a summary. Okay, so you do your reflections at the beginning. And then here are the cups. Okay, so it looks like you just get the actual card to color in. Here's some, okay, here's the swords, the suit of swords. This is nice heavy paper. I'm wondering if a marker would bleed through this, or a gel pen. I'm wondering. Fantastic. Plenty of space to color These pictures are large. So she has further reading, books you can read. She has Rachel Pollack. She has Modern Tarot by Michelle T. Yeah. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this coloring book, may you find a path to your best self. And again, here are the rest of the cards. And she has a checklist at the end, track your journey. So you can check off as you finish each card. And this is, okay, I never knew what she looked like. This is the creator right here, Lisa Sterle. She's from Columbus, Ohio, who with work spanning comic books and concept design to pop culture fueled illustration. She has worked with HarperCollins, Archie Comics, Vault Comics, Boom Studios, and many others. She's the co-creator of monthly comics Long Lost and Submerged, as well as the creator of the Modern Witch Tarot. She's currently working on the graphic novel Squad with writer Maggie Takuda Hall for Green Willow Books. Fantastic! I can't remember what this cost me, you guys. You know, I think it was under $20, $20 or under, I would say. But just this is a wonderful companion to the journal. Because with the journal, I think there's more, and I haven't even used mine yet, because I'm working with another one, more about spreads, a little bit more about how to use tarot. But you see how, and so you can, for your study, you put down the keywords and your reflections and your own reversals in your study. And you have a place for spreads. And I do have a full unboxing of this, so if I'm going a little bit fast on this, it was to focus on the coloring book. But you can see the difference of the content in both. You can do your own spreads, design your own spreads, your meanings, and what you've got. You've got checklists in here, tarot decks. You put down your wish list, your pre-order, owned, and recommended. I think there's a place where you can put down, you know, the books here, the books you've read or you want to read. So it has different but complementary content for both. And then you combine that, of course, with the beautiful deck itself. So you've got 3 wonderful products. If you are a beginner just wanting to get into tarot, this is a fantastic way to start, a fantastic place to start. Coloring, which is a meditative process in and of itself, as well as pulling the cards. And 2 great resources, just a very accessible way to learn the tarot. Of course, this comes with a little book, and it's always encouraged that you read something more in depth. But if you just want to get in head on, you know, if you had these 3 products, you would be good for a while. You honestly would. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I would get, you know, first. Say you got the deck and you wanted either the coloring book or the tarot journal, that's up to you. It depends really. If you are an artist and if you love coloring, then the coloring book would be first on the list. And then you could add the journal at a separate time, or maybe you're primarily a journaler, you like to write things down, then the journal would be a good bet to start with. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Now the cost of these 3 items would be roughly around the cost of one indie tarot deck or one Kickstarter deck, and maybe even a little less, considering how much that, oh my gosh, that indie decks have gone on Kickstarter. I know, you know, paper and everything, COVID and all that stuff, but has jacked up the price. But with these 3 items, yeah, about the price of one indie deck currently. So I think it's fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed that really quick and dirty flip through of the new Modern Witch Tarot Coloring Book by Lisa Sterle. You guys, I think it's fantastic. Oh my gosh, so much in here, so much in here, so much tarot goodness in here. And if you're artistic, and even if you're not, everybody can color. This is for the frustrated artist, okay, like myself. I can't draw worth a darn, but I can color, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Like I said, it's a meditative activity, just like, you know, tarot can be and meditation can be. So I think it's a fabulous product, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this something that you would get for yourself? Do you love to color? Do you have a collection of adult coloring books like I have? Do you think this would aid in your tarot practice? Let me know all of that in the description box below. And with that, I will leave you to get on with your beautiful day. Bye for now.